I scored a 132 on the chemistry physics section of the MCAT, and here's how you can do it too. First of all, you need to memorize all the chemistry and physics formulas. So DM us the word medical and we'll send you our free formula sheet. Commit every formula on that sheet to memory. Repeat it to yourself at least once a day until you can recall any of those formulas from memory like this. In parallel to that, you'll need to be doing content review. And here are the subjects. First of all, general chemistry, which is about 30% of the section. Then introductory physics, which is about 25% of the section. Next, biochemistry, also about 25% of the section. And lastly, organic chemistry, which is about 15% of the section. So it's definitely not as high yield as you might think. After this, you'll need to do a ton of practice questions. Now, when you're doing practice questions, pay special attention to the math. You need to do a lot of math practice because remember, there's no calculators allowed. So I encourage you to write all the numbers out, write all the units out, do dimensional analysis, cross everything out, and also practice different math tricks like converting numbers into scientific notation, into fractions, and most importantly, practice estimating. I always encourage people to look at the numbers in the answer choices before making a calculation, because if those numbers are very far apart, that means you can be more liberal in your estimation, okay? Another thing I want you to remember is a lot of questions on this section are not directly passage-based, or if they are passage-based, they require very specific information from the passage. So this section is unlike the others because it's not as passage-driven. And this means that your content knowledge and how much you practice can really go a long way. And on test day, if you do so adequately, there really shouldn't be too many surprises. I also want you to check out my free live workshops, which I host every Thursday at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, where I go through different double AMC passages, including a lot of Chem Phys passages, and talk about different strategies to succeed on this exam. Also, download our free 3-month study guide.